Alright guys, I'm going to do an updated Lfo Collection video. I did one of these years ago. I just thought I'd make another one. I really don't even know if I've added anything to the collection since then or taken anything out. This is all the stuff I could find around here that I have that's Lfo related anyways. Starting with this t-shirt. Of course, this is got Rich's shoes on there. I got this at the Rich in Love tour. Really always wear this shirt. I've worn this so many times. One of my favorite shirts to wear right there. It's the only LFO shirt that I have. I also want to show you guys this poster I have from that same tour with Brad and Devin on there. That's hanging up on my my closet door right now. Now let's start with some of the basic stuff. Obviously, their first album, I have that, and their second album, which I have signed by Dev and Brad. So Devin and Brad have both signed this one. Unfortunately, I never got Rich's autograph, even though I met him several times. I never got his autograph, but I would have some great conversations with him. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to meet Devin and Brad as well and get their autographs, at least for this album. I also bought this in a thrift store because, I mean, it's their first album, but look, it's orange. I thought this was really weird. So I bought it because it's like, it's not red, it's orange. Even this is kind of orange. But the disc is like, look at that. It's like a peach or something. Crazy. So that's pretty funny that I have that. I couldn't believe it. It was just one of those like misprints. It's the same exact album. It's just the color was like misprinted. I got some singles here too. So I have the Life is Good single, which is, I don't have the original case for this, but I still like the artwork and stuff. So I got it all there. It's got Life is Good, the radio edit, and then Dandelion was also on there. I have the I Don't Want to Kiss You Goodnight single as well, which has a really good Girl on TV UK remix. Actually, it's really good. I like that version of the song quite a bit. We have the old Light Funky Ones, If I Can't Have You single. This is before Devin was in the band. You'll notice Mr. Briz here, Brian Gillis, rest in peace to him as well, who is original member before their first album came out. If I Can't Have You, No Talk and Talk intro. There's some, that's about as 90s as it gets right there in that picture. And then I have the West Side Story single, which has Summer Girls 2000 remix on it. Kick and guitar mix of West Side Story as well. So I have those. I also have this Lfo Live from Orlando DVD. I used to have this on VHS, but eventually I had upgraded. And I have the DVD, which has all those songs live. Some really cool behind the scenes stuff. It's got all the music videos they had at the time as well. So every now and then I would put this on and kind of chill and have it on the background like you're at an Lfo concert or something. I've seen them twice in concert. Speaking of, one of them was this, as aforementioned, Rich in Love Tour 2017 with Brad and Devin. And this was my VIP badge from that show. And then this is a VIP pass that my girlfriend actually got for me. It says Merry Christmas on there from Brad, because my girlfriend had gotten me this as part of a gift for Christmas one year, and Brad had sent this with it. So that was really cool. Then I have these Lfo keychains. Here's the first one, which represents their first album, and then the second one, which represents Life is Good. Awesome little keychains there. And now I have some really rare solo CDs. So as far as I know, not a lot of people have these. I was fortunate enough to get these when they were out, and you cannot get any of these anymore right now. A lot of them you can't even get digitally, I don't think. But here is Brad's solo album, Mozart Pop Art, This was Devin Lima and the Cadbury Diesel. This is a really cool, funky rock hip hop kind of album. It's really different from LFO, but it is awesome. I love this record. Especially Can't Be Denied is probably my favorite one. I also really like Crafty Witch and Mi Veda, but yeah, good stuff on there. That's his album. I also have the Loose Cannons album. This is Rich and Doug Ray. Rich had like a little side rap group. Fun, like they were just really goofy and just it was a lot of fun. I actually saw them live too because they had played in Boston when I lived over there, and I went. Actually went with Rich's sister and a few of my friends from work. We all went up and saw them play, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was a great show. They did a lot of these songs here on the record. I think they did like one LFO song as well. Pretty sure. But yeah, that's Loose Cannons. Life Goes On. And then I have a really rare Rich's solo album, Rich Cronin $1 Billion Sound. This can't even get digitally now, so it's a little worn because I've had it for years and I listen to it a lot. It still works great and everything. It's got all the tracks on there, as you can see, production and stuff. This is such a good album. There's so many great songs. See if you guys can see that track list if you want to see it. I guess you can pause the video there. I have all these tracks on a playlist on my channel because I wanted to share them because you can't really hear them otherwise. Yeah, it's just such a good album. I'm so lucky to have this. And it's one of my cherished CDs for sure. And probably the most rare thing I have in this collection is Brad's solo album. Yeah, Brad had a solo album under the name Sade. And this is it right here, as you can see that picture of him. So this is really, really different music. And if you listen to this and listen to LFL, you would never guess this guy was in that group. But yeah, I had ordered this off his website back in the day. And I actually love this record. It's really, really easy listening. It's really like atmospheric. And then inside, I actually was very lucky to get Brad to sign this for me as well at the 2017 show I went to. So I was able to get his autograph on this, and he looked surprised to see this as much as anybody. When I whipped this out for him to sign, he was like, "Oh, somebody has it." But yeah, I like that record. Sade, you can't even get this one digitally. I'm not allowed to share these songs on YouTube because they're copyrighted, but it's good stuff. I wish I could share some of this stuff. I wish he would put it up on YouTube or something, or Spotify. But yeah, that's that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's about all I got to show right now, guys. If I ever get more stuff or find more stuff or something, I'll maybe make an updated video eventually. But as you all know, I'm a big LFO fan, and I always will be. It's nice to connect with other LFO fans that I have on this channel through the LFO content. So I don't really have much other stuff to share, like other songs and stuff like that. I've pretty much shared everything that I have. If I ever find more stuff, I will share it, no doubt about it. I continue to look for stuff and see what I could find that might be interesting to share for you guys. But I really appreciate you guys coming in here, and if you've been subbed and stay subbed for the LFO content, I really appreciate it. I know my channel's predominantly gaming and music, but I also still really care about continuing the LFO legacy, so to speak, here. But thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Till next time. 0 is the number. Peace.